Power Tool for Life Goals is basically a 5-step process. There are 5 ingredients in my experience to setting and smashing your life goals. And these ingredients are picturing your goal, which is represented in the letter P from the word power, taking one step at a time and taking baby steps, which is represented by the O for one step. The W in the word power is to get you to think about your when. When do you want to have achieved your goal by? When are you going to start? When are you going to do each of those baby steps? The E is for you to think about how it's going, to evaluate whether the actions you're taking are moving you towards your goal or not, and if you need to tweak. And the R is the reason. Why are you doing this? And to make sure that you are doing it because in your heart of hearts you want it. So that's the basis of the book, which has lots of different exercises. It's, as you can see, very, very colourful, I hope very inspiring, and will take you through those different stages so that you are going to maximise your chance of success. We spent a long time choosing the colours and the design for the cover. I wanted something that looked inspiring, looked fun, and it's got a nice feel to it as well. You know, I want people to want to hold this book, and the design goes right the way through the book with lots of colours, lots of colourful tables in there to keep that inspiration, really. So yes, it's all part of the plan to make goal setting feel simple and fun. Before I came round to writing the book, all the goal setting books that I could find in the bookshops were written in black or white, just really dull and uninspiring and a heavy read. So I hope that I've gone to the other end of the scale with this. Yeah, going back to me realizing that there'd been a process to dealing with some traumas in my life and adversity. I guess the big turning point was when 13 years ago now I was diagnosed with cancer, and I needed to deal with the diagnosis, with the treatment, the surgery, and then the treatment afterwards, as well as a move from the south of England to the north of England within that time frame. So I had to juggle a lot of things and had to keep looking forward. So I actually broke everything down into the various steps that are now in this book. Well, that same event, the cancer diagnosis, led me to reach out to a clinical hypnotherapist for support during that time. And that planted the seed for me retraining once I'd completely recovered from the cancer and the treatment to become a clinical hypnotherapist. And that was another set of goals that I set myself. And that inspired me actually to go on to do a master's in psychology, which was another set of goals and lots of juggling, fitting in around children and other responsibilities. So by the time I came to write the book, I really felt I had this process that worked. We all have tendencies to procrastinate, especially if we're unsure about something. So my hope for the book is to make it as easy as possible for people to move forward in baby steps. But there are times where we have to know and understand that it is not going to be perfect. Taking imperfect action is just as important as waiting for that perfect moment, which will never come. And so sometimes we have to give ourselves a plan and a time frame perhaps, and then just think 3, 2, 1, just do it. So I wrote the book as though I was speaking to one of my clients, and my wish is for each and every reader to feel that I'm speaking to them, that I'm talking them through the process in a very constructive but gentle way. In addition to that, there are resources that each reader can access for free online, so they can get themselves extra copies of the tables and charts. And there are also audio podcasts that they can access, download, and keep, that mean that they will hear me cheering them on from the sidelines as well as reading me doing that. Yeah, I have a website, notjustcoaching.com, so people can find out all about me on there. The book is available from direct from Valley Press, of course, and also from all good book retailers, from online supplies, and of course on Amazon.